Brian Wilson obituary, troubled genius who wrote most of the Beach Boys hits. Brian Wilson's work with the Beach Boys made him one of pop music's true geniuses. His songs, including Surfin' USA, California Girls, I Get Around, Good Vibrations, and God Only Knows, have become classics. His vision, incorporating complex melodies, intricate harmonies, and avant-garde themes, was a watershed in popular music, moving it away from the boy meets girl narrative that had dominated the genre. But the pressure of fame, combined with increasing dependence on drugs, created a prison from which Wilson found it increasingly difficult to escape. Against all the odds, he re-emerged in the new millennium to delight his old fans and capture a new generation of music lovers. Brian Wilson, co-creator of the Beach Boys, dies aged 82. Brian Douglas Wilson was born on the 20th June 1942 in the city of Inglewood, California. His domineering and abusive father encouraged his son to practice on toy musical instruments. By the age of 8, he was a consummate piano player and a regular in a local church choir. Brian Douglas Wilson was born on the 20th June 1942 in the city of Inglewood, California. His domineering and abusive father encouraged his son to practice on toy musical instruments. By the age of 8, he was a consummate piano player and a regular in a local church choir. He was developing complex harmonies at an early age. Wilson often encouraged his younger brothers Carl and Dennis to sing along with him in the complex harmonies he was already devising. While at school, he excelled in sport, both on the athletics track and as a useful football quarterback. But it was as a 19-year-old that Wilson, who was deaf in his right ear, finally discovered the musical talent that would define his life. He had been given a tape recorder, and he soon learned the art of overdubbing, a vital part of what would become the trademark Beach Boys sound. Staying at home with his brothers Dennis and Carl while their parents holidayed in Mexico, Brian invited his cousin Mike Love and close friend Al Jardine to rehearse a song that he and Mike had written. The first day equals the $250 left by Mr. and Mrs. Wilson for the boys to buy food was used to hire musical equipment. Thus, with the song Surfin' were the Beach Boys born. The following year, with Surfin' having proved a popular debut, the group was signed by Capitol Records. Riding on the surf boom, then enthralling the United States, the Beach Boys were soon enjoying spectacular chart success. Songs such as Surfin' Safari, Surfin' USA, Fun, 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 I Get Around, and Help Me Rhonda celebrated the teenage dreams of surfing, hot rod racing, and first romance. While the band traded heavily on the California surfing scene, posing with boards on the beach, it was only Dennis Wilson who was actually keen on the sport. Many of these early hits were written and arranged by Brian Wilson, who also showed a more mature and introspective side on tracks such as In My Room.